someone, I suppose, has escaped a lot of the media attention in the lead-up to the Games. Obviously one of the major quiet achievers in our Olympic team, picking up 2 golds in his own right. He's a farmhand. Whereabouts does he work, and does he practice his events in his work? I mean, you must imagine that he'd spend a lot of time in a saddle.
Well, he's been in England for about 3 years, and this combination of Khyber TikTok, I first saw him in Samura in 1990, where he certainly went clear and very fast. And then he competed at badminton this year, and in fact was 8th overall. Coming into the final phase, which is the show jumping, he was actually 3rd, I believe, or 4th.
Khyber TikTok, now that's a 15-year-old horse. Tell us a bit about the mount.
Well, he's 15 years old, and this is a little bit unusual because...
Yeah, it's quite old, isn't it? Is it old?
Well, it is and it isn't.
Yeah.
It takes quite a number of years before they get the experience.
Yes.
But this is a particularly interesting horse because when Australia first came into it in 1960, when Laurie Morgan headed the team for our 2 golds then in Rome, we were the first nation that rode thoroughbreds, and we got the times in the cross-country that enabled us to win these gold medals, despite the fact that our dressage scores were poor. And now we've got Matthew riding a warm-blooded, half-warm-blood horse. The sire is a German warm-blood out of a thoroughbred mare. So that is very unusual.
That's an unusual horse, and a great tie-in too with the Australian team, and of course our earlier results in the Olympics and the equestrian events.
Well, that's right.
The New Zealanders had some terrible trouble. One of their horses a foul of 40 points, I believe, in the final event.
This is I am not too sure about all the results because the coverage has not been good. And we have only seen basically our Australian horses with a few others thrown in. So I don't know as yet what's going on.
It's a bit hard to tell, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
More of our Olympic special coming up in just a moment. Here on Good Morning.
Leading the field after the dressage and the cross-country, 12 obstacles would make him or break him. Ryan and his mount, Khyber TikTok, had a reputation of not pairing well in show jumping. That reputation was lost today. 2, 3.
Short of a fall, he's got it.
Yes, goal for Australia. Matt Ryan from New South Wales.
Trying to be as positive and as aggressive but still cool as I possibly could, and thank God it's all come off.
And what about the horse? We've got to give a little bit of credit there.
Oh, bloody, he's really terrific. He really tried his heart out. Good horse.
A winning combination, Ryan, Rolton and Hoy, Olympic gold medalists for Australia. Bill Roycroft was there in Rome 32 years ago when we last won the double gold. Matthew Ryan claimed he owed a great deal of his success to Vicky and Wayne Roycroft.
We were really confident when we left Australia. I told them we'd definitely win a medal. 2 gold, that's optimistic.
Max Stevens in Barcelona for 7 Nightly News.
Just wonderful. And the champagne corks were popping over the border in Coonabarabran last night, where Matthew Ryan's family celebrated their son's gold medal ride. Here's Strathgordon.
At the Ryan property near Coonabarabran, it was a long, sleepless, but ultimately jubilant occasion. Years of dedication finally rewarded.